downtown L.A. and Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now, Fernando Tatis Jr., and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
The batter will be Vidal Brujan. Now a bunt attempt here. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger able to track it down for the 3rd out. Padres down in order. It's the Padres nothing, Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Adrian Morejon is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Matt Vierling. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Vierling, base runner at first with 1 out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-2. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
The 3-2 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit is Edwin Rios. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Standing in now, Danny Henderson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Here's Bryce Harper now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the AB now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So here is Trent Grisham. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. A runner at first with no outs here. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes.
2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Nick Pratto, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. 261 the average coming into action here. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
To the plate now, Patrick Hager, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Next up for Los Angeles, Griffin Canning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now to bat, Jorge Alfaro. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. Jorge Alfaro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
This one's flared toward left center. Hager onto the grass. And the Friars are into the hit column.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. Jonathan India digging in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Adrian Morejon, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Alfaro stands at second with two gone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and one. Here it is. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Veerling.
Into the box now, Matt Veerling. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in, the switch hitter, Vidal Brujan. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Vidal.
Now the first pitch.
At the ball. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Soto stands at first with one out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And to hit will be Trent Grisham. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here's the 0-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. Will go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Edwin Rios.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is under this one. 1 down.
The batter.
So now here is Keibert Ruiz, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That's inside. 2-0. Three and 0 now. Danny Henderson is on deck. And that's in there. 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up, Danny Henderson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Hard ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nick Prado will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now.
1 and 2.
Into the windup and the pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A little too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
The batter, the third baseman, Jonathan.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jonathan India struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Alfaro leads off first with 1 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
In the dirt here, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next to hit, Adrian Morejon. He dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First delivery to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at second and third with one down. Two and one now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Vidal Brujan. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Fouled away. The set and the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. At the plate, Juan Soto. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. 3 runs already home here. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Clifford Banks trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Bryce Harper will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. One 1-0 count. Here it is.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next to dig in, Trent Grisham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
One 1-0. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Misses, ball 2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Patrick Hager. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Clipper.
Malik Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. On its way is pitch number 75. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. In comes the left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. First and second now, one man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Count 2-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in. They'll go to second for 1, and it's by him into right field. And he is in there.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Into the box, Matt Vierling. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Ready with the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So stepping in is Cody Bellinger, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Lucas Sims takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping up is Nick Pratto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in next, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Now here it comes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Up next to the Padres.
Now at the plate, Jonathan India. He's set and the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Luis Madero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Rios. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Edwin Rios.
And now a pitch on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Right side, but it's well fouled. Tapped up the third base line. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Keibert Ruiz is on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Into the box, Keibert Ruiz. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Rios aboard here at first with nobody out. There he goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. And there's one down now. Up next, Danny Henderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Swing and a line drive. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Next, here is Patrick Hager trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. The pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-1. Here it is. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2, and a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Adam Hazley is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now the first pitch, and he puts it on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next to the Padres.
And now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up now will be Vidal Brujan. From the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0 delivery.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here's the 3-0.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So the next to bat will be Juan Soto. In his career versus this pitcher, the pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Here's the first pitch to him. Into right field. That's a base hit. Tatis rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now 5-3.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Bryce Harper comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And that one got a piece of him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Johnson. Will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Brandon Nimmo is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First offering. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Two-0 now. His prior history versus this arm, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in is Mookie Betts. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. So now to the plate, Matt Vierling. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 3. Josh DeMont has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nick Pratto. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it misses. 3-1 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bellinger back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So next to bat will be Jonathan India. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Alberto Valdez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 1-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So now into the box is Vidal Brujan, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and one. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Pods leave them loaded as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Mitch Navarro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First delivery to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
3-1 to him now. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count, 3-2.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Edwin Rios is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Now the 2-0. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
To the plate now, Keibert Ruiz, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still down 5-3. Jack Sanchez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First pitch on the way. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Trent Grisham, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Padres down in order. And it remains 5-3. Keone Kela comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So striding in to start the 9th is Danny Henderson, and they could use a spark from him here.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Opposite field to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses for ball 1. Henderson on at first, nobody out. 1-2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Knee high, he barehands it. There's one. Now to the plate, Patrick Hager. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Dom Thompson-Williams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. He's set. Here it comes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, nice job slamming the door shut right there. And I'm told he just tied me on the all-time saves list with 158. That's a number I'm proud of, and he should be too.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The San Diego Padres used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Adrian Morejon takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Keone Kela wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.